brightest, shiniest objects are the quarterbacks usually, and we've just gone over this quarterbacks matchup being potentially the greatest we've ever seen. And it's only going to maybe be, as you pointed out, even greater, a bigger story and a bigger memory as Mahomes moves on in his career, and Brady eventually going to retire. We just don't know when. So nobody's talking about the running game at all, and we have a 70% chance of rain on Super Sunday as we're standing here or sitting here talking on a Thursday, Terrell Davis. Yeah. So how do you see the running backs potentially raising their hands and saying, don't forget about us, and we can actually make the difference? What do you think?
Good point there. And we were talking about that this week in terms of the conditions. And if the field is slick, then that, to me, leans a little bit towards Tampa's favorite, with Leonard Fournette and Ronald Jones and the offensive line with Donovan Smith, their left tackle, and Tristan Wirfs, their rookies, that playing phenomenal, the right tackle, even having a phenomenal season. Ryan Jensen, the center. So their line has played really well these last couple of games. So I would give the nod to Tampa if that's the case. But then, the Chiefs have, Clyde Edwards-Elaire is coming back. And remember last year in that LSU game, he played a championship game in LSU, and he was the show. He put on a show. I know Joe Burrow was the man in that game, but if it didn't go to Joe Burrow, the MVP would have gone to Clyde Edwards-Elaire. And so if they got him back healthy, he's another one that can give you everything between the tackles, screens, whatever. You can dump it off short and have long runs. So it just depends on. To me, I think the weather conditions may play a role in that, because I think the Chiefs, if it's wet, it limits the Chiefs in terms of their horizontal running game, where they like to run those jet sweeps and stuff that hits the edges, right? And if you to me, in wet conditions when I played, it was really just kind of about going forward. If you can just kind of pound your way forward, you didn't want to do anything outside because a lot of times it's just too slick out there. I think the Bucs would probably get the nod if it's wet conditions.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.